the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. You take a look at Porter. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings, but there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
He hasn't completely blown people away, but he's still been solid. You'd like to think he's trending in the right direction.
It certainly looks that way to me, too. And you can see he's not as intimidated as he may have been those first few times he stepped between the lines.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. And for New Orleans, Holland out there with McDaniels. Then there's Hayes, and it's Morrison in at the 3. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad. But when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Here's Morrison. Pass to Branham. 6 to shoot. To the middle. McDaniels. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. And it's Pelicans ball. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Morrison. From 13, off the window. It's good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
About a minute played here so far in the first. The rebound by Atlanta. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
So it's the Pelicans now, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Morrison. From 11 feet away. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Hayes with it. And it's Hill picking him up now. Got a hand on it.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Baseline try. Holland with a rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Branham. 17 points for him last game against Washington. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls. Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside, Hill. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Branham. Fires in the triple. Branham's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Waters. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Hill. Shoots over Holland. And the shot falls short that time.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's Hayes. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Outside, Hill. To the paint. Will it go? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Hayes. Outside McDaniels. Here's Branham. Got 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. He has 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Had loved to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Number 1, Atlanta.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
And here are the Pelicans now. Trailing by 2. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Hill for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
McDaniel.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Branham. He's got 5. Pass to Hayes. Floats one. Count the basket. Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Waters. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. From outside the arc. And Atlanta misses again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Hayes. McDaniels with it. Holland for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Hayes. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Morrison. Back to Hayes. McDaniels a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Branham. That one doesn't drop. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Waters. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. And it's all knotted up.
Very clever how he creates space against a bigger defender.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Atlanta making a change here. Lyles is checked in. Over to the wing. Hayes with it. Pass to Morrison. Here's Branham. 5 on the clock. Pulls it. And again, New Orleans no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
To the inside. Pass to Lyles. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Holland. No points yet. Going inside. And miss after miss right now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Lyles. Fires it. Holland with a rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And here's Hayes. Here's Holland. 11 points for him last game against Washington.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Atlanta leading by 3. Hill with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Some solid defense from Hayes. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Holland. Check by Hill. Hill with the steal. And there's the lob.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Holland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
The line for your Pelicans. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Harry's checked in for Atlanta. That one's no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Lyles misses off the right iron. Pelicans trail by 4. Inside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta. Pass to Holland. Jacks up a 3. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper. He's got 9.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Holland. Here's Morrison. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Perry. They lead by 1. Here's Lyles. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Jackson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Holland. 19-footer. Misses off the left iron. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Lyles. They set a pick. And the baseline jumper goes down. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Jackson outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jackson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jackson nails both of them. 32 seconds left in the first. Here's Lyles. Give him 8 points now. The rebound by Jackson.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Jamison. Yet to see a basket. Now Richards. Nails it from 3. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Atlanta on top, leading by a point. And we'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
We've got Jackson, and it's Richards in at the 4. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Branham, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Richards. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Long.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Richards. Jackson the screen. Richards inside. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Lyles. Hill against Jackson. Hill can't connect.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Woods checked in for the Pelicans. Waters is checked in for Atlanta. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pelicans trail by 5. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hill with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Waters can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To Branham. Wood with the screen. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 8.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Lyles, the pass to Perry. This one for 3. Ball misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wood with the screen to the paint. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Law, covered by Richards. Here's Hill. And the shot goes in. Hill's gotten 4 this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 1, Atlanta.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Jamison. And there's the screen. Fires for three. The rebound by Atlanta. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Lyles. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Jamison. No made baskets yet. Back to Richards. Uses the glass on the layup. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Lyles. 14 points for him. Pass to Perry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Law. Rebound by Maggette. Pelicans trail by 4. They set the pick. Here's Branham. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Jamison. That three's off the mark. Atlanta leading by 4. Lyles, the pass to Perry. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And for that game against the Hornets, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Hayes with it. Lyles on him. Now here's Hayes. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Law. The three. And Atlanta misses again.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Branham. To the inside. Here's Paxson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Paxson.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Waters, the pass to Hill. Down low. And that one's good. Waters got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Pass to Branham. Deflected. Here's Waters. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Law. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Morrison's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Branham. Give him 8. To the middle. Here's Paxson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And that one's good. Waters. Give him 8 points now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Branham. Pass to Paxson. From 6 feet away, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Foster. Here's Law. He's scoreless. Hill for 3. It's hauled in by Paxson.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
There's a screen. Here's Branham. The second effort. Paxson can't get it to go. Right now, a close game in New Orleans. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And here's Hayes. Pass to Morrison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. And it's all tied up. Hayes has got 6 points.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the away team, number 8, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Harry's checked in for Hill. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Pelicans trail. Hayes with it. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Holland. The rebound by Perry. Perry's got 4 rebounds now. They set the screen. Pass to Foster. It's good from about 19 feet. He has 6. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Holland. Here's Morrison. Offline with a 3. Here's Waters. Pass to Perry. Here's Waters. Give him 8. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for the away team, number 8, 2 shots.
First one falls, and New Orleans making a change here. Jackson is checked in, and Atlanta making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Now Hayes. He has 6. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Misses in close. Atlanta leading by 6. Hill the pass to Waters. Pass to Hill. Here's Foster. He shoots. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Foster's got 8.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Jamison. No points so far. Pass to Hayes. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Foster. Foster's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Now here's Hill. Let's go with a 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Jamison. Here's Morrison. It's tipped.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Hill. That one drops for him. Hill's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Jamison passes to Hayes. Left side McDaniels. Clock at 6. Pass to Jamison. The 3 is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Hill's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Foster. And down it goes. Jam that one home. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's McDaniels. Coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting for the away team at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Atlanta looking at total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for Atlanta.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. The Nuggets will face off against the Heat in Miami. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree. Two great rosters, two great coaches. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Atlanta leading by 17. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Here's Waters. He's defended by Hayes. Three-pointer. And he recovers it from behind the arc. That's his 6 make in 11 tries.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pelicans shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Branham. And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Waters, the pass to Foster. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Morrison. Back to Hayes. McDaniels a screen. Here's Branham. Sinks the tray. Branham's got 11.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Hill. Give him 8 points now. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Hayes. Here's Morrison. Here's Branham. The three-pointer off the mark. Hill against Hayes. Back to Hill. Up and in on the layup. He's got 10.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Atlanta, second.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Pelicans trail by 19. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Holland. Here's Morrison. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Morrison's got his second basket on the night.
Negates the tight defense with the fadeaway. Slick move and a nice touch on the shot.
Here's Foster. Yeah, that one's good. And Atlanta leads by 19.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Holland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for New Orleans, Holland taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Waters. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Foster. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes had passed. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Foster taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Hayes. 6 points for him. Down low. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Waters. He's defended by Hayes. Pass to Holland. To the inside. And here's the fast break. It's not going to go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 17. And here's Hayes. Inside. Here's Branham. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Foster with the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And here's New Orleans now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's McDaniels, the rebound by Atlanta. Foster's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Waiters. Here's Foster. McDaniels covering. Shot's good by Hill. Hill's got 12 points in the game.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry. Here's
Holland. Here's Morrison. It's hauled in by Hill. Atlanta leading by 21. Pass to Waiters. Outside, Hill. Here's Foster. McDaniels covering. And it's in there. 18 points for him.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Branham. 13 points in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That free throw misses. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. He hits the second from the line. Atlanta leading by 22. And there's a pick. And the layup falls. Give him 23.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Jackson the screen. Now here's Hayes. He's closely guarded. Jackson the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Shot blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And Atlanta making a change here. Lyles is checked in. Three on the clock. Branham. And again, New Orleans no good.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
No problems knocking that one down.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
New Orleans is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Hayes. 6 points for him. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Hayes has got 8. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Branham. 13 points in the game. From 13, it's hauled in by Foster. Foster's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Hayes with it. Give him 8. Pass to Morrison. Back to Hayes. McDaniels a screen. Hayes, the pass to McDaniels. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. 33 points for him.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
McDaniels a screen. Branham misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Foster with the bucket. Foster's got 20 points.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Now Hayes. Pass to Morrison. Back to Hayes. Here's Branham. For 3. It's hauled in by Hill. Hill's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Lyles. Here's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Branham. 13 points in the game. Pass to Morrison. Hayes for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Foster. They set the pick. Uncovered. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Number 1, Atlanta.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 37 left in the third. Jamison passes to Wood. Here's Morrison. It's picked off, and they're pushing it up. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
To win the cold spell. He can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Lyles, covered by Richards. Jones, the pass to Lyles. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Vincent's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Pelicans with possession here. To the middle. Here's Richards. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
He shoots it. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 37 points for him. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jamison. Still no points. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Richards, the pass to Jamison. The teardrop. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Number 4, Spud Parker.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Away team's ball.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Atlanta on top, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And it's Jamison in at the one. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Brenham. Here's Richards. On target from range.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Lyles, the pass to Law. Lyles, the screen. Now Parker fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. Parker's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's Jamison. Clock at 6. Parker defending. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Lyles, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A nice shot by Richards.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Law. Pass to Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the away team, Jones. 2 shots.
That one misses. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Good on the second one. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Richards. And another three for New Orleans.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's the pick. Here's Lyles. And it's all from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, it's stolen. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That won't go, making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. Here's Jamison. Takes a three. The rebound by Atlanta. Perry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Law. Here's Lyles from the arc. Second chance effort. Jones misses. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
Oh, wow! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Lyles. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Here's Jamison. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter, and he can't bank that one in.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's Lyles. And the layup is good. Lyles has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Branham. Here's Jamison. Parker defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
That one's off. And New Orleans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
A nice shot by Richards.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's Law. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Law's got his first 2 points. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Branham. Deflects the pass. Here's Law. And he banks in the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Richards. From 15 feet away, the shot's good. Richards has got 17 now, just in the second half.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Lyles, the pass to Law. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Down low. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Lyles. He's defended by Hayes. Second shot opportunity, and it's Lyles missing. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Here's Bennett, back to Richards. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Hunt passes to Lyles, to the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Now here's Richards. Tight defense on him. And the league has made it clear, Graham. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And so Porter will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Perry. Here's Fisher. Now here's Porter. He's defended by Hayes. To the inside. Shot clock at 6.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Holland. And again, New Orleans no good. Atlanta has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. And he lobs it up top. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Hayes, the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Richards. Pass to Hayes. The 3-ball. The rebound by Perry. Perry's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Law. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Branham. Back to Hayes. The 3. He's off on that one. And Atlanta shooting around 53% in the 4th. Porter, the pass to Fisher. No good with a layup. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Back to Richards. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Here's Fisher. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Here's Law. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's McDaniels. Basket counts.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting 56% today. Porter against Hayes. Porter, the pass to Fisher. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Richards. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, BA, whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
And Law gets it to go. 1:11 left in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Richards. Puts up a three. The rebound by Perry.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Hayes against Porter. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Porter. 2 shots.
That's good from Porter. And Atlanta making a change here. Vincent's checked in. And so he hits both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hayes against Porter. Now here's Hayes. The D's right on him. To the paint. Can they get it? Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Porter against Hayes. Outside Porter. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now our player of the game.